so they look like this.
All right.
Okay? And then you're going to lay them on your, right on the raffia, the braided raffia. Okay? And then you're going to tie the raffia, tie the raffia to secure that leaf. Just gently, but secure. Okay? Then you wrap that around again. Wrap it around to secure that leaf. Okay? Then you take the next leaf and do the exact same thing. Okay? And you're going to fold them on, you're going to lay them on the side, right next to it. Just layer them on. And secure that leaf. So now you got the start of your coupe or your haku. What I do with the extra little stuff that's hanging out, because remember I told you if you're doing this for a competition to show on a lei, you want to cover all those loose pieces so that the back side looks just as good as the front side. Okay, so you just take another batch of that leaves and do it again, fold them. Now I'm going forward, see I'm going forward, side, side, forward, side, side, okay, to make them full. And the stems can just be right wrapped up right inside this whole thing. And this is the kind of look you want to start having. Okay.
Makes it look very full.
Yep.
Forward, there, side, side.
And then you do one going forward. And you just repeat that whole process. Sometimes, depending on the leaf, I did the forward and I did the side. I didn't even have to go through the next side. I just added them to the middle. I went right directly into the next side. So it just depends on your design you're doing, okay? So you don't have to just be like, you know, there's some folks that go, well, I didn't do it exactly that way. Whatever you're creating is what you wanted to have it look the way you want it to end. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Now to add a second raffia piece, okay, now like when you get to the end, you just take another raffia and tie it on. And just keep working that out, making sure that everything is secured in there. All right? So then what I do again is tuck that piece in. So there's nothing loose. Make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Cool, huh?
This is cool.
The thing about working with ivy, and this is one thing we learned. We made a bunch of it a week before and took it with us, put them in the coolers and took it with us to San Jose. The problem is some of the folks who were making theirs, which I wasn't really paying that close attention how they were doing it, they'd made them so loose that they actually opened up and came apart.
Mm-hmm.
So all the work that they did, they're like, oh my gosh. Which was no big deal because we were able to repair them and just tighten them up.
But you do want it plenty tight.
You want it tight enough. You want it tight enough that when you're doing this, it's not coming off. Okay? But see how it is? You got your, so if you put them on your wrist, look at that. Doesn't it look awesome?
Yeah, that's nice. I am surprised that this ivy can be so pretty like that.
Yes.
You know, this area is kind of a pest.
It is a pest. And so whenever anybody tells me it's a pest, I'm going, oh,
I'll take it.
can I just, I'll take your pest away. And they go, what? Take all you want. And so I become a hero to them, which is nice. I love that. Everybody's happy.
Yeah, I like that. I was looking, there were some really pretty ferns down where we were, and it's like, man, I'd love to do something with these ferns, but I'm gonna take the ivy instead.
The thing with ferns, depending on what kind they are, some of them are really, really fragile. That you can put them together, and then within the day, they're dead and brown and wrinkled and, you know, because they're just so fragile that once you take them out of the root sources of water, they just have meltdowns. Okay? So that's how this is done, ladies.
This is very, very cool.
Isn't that cool?
I'm gonna take this home and show Sebastian how to do this. He will love this.
He would love this.
Can you, if you notice a gap in one up here, can you